All right, so welcome very much. We are so happy to have you here. And it's a beautiful day. So today we are on live on TikTok and we are live on YouTube. So it's a good it's a good thing. It's a plus. Yeah, and when we get one things out, we get more things in. So I love this. I really love the journey. And today, as you can see, I'm learning on my uh, GitHub code space. Thus is because of some key factors that pushed me back to code space. And as long as I'm not using complicated tools to make my life going, so I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good. Now the last thing that I'm working on here is first of all to fix my image, and then I can be able to. Yeah, I think it's showing too much, and maybe yeah. Let's zoom it in. Let's see how does that look like. Yeah, that's a good start. Okay. All right. So, oh God. So let's see. That's good. We are going there. We are going there. Yep. Let's see. I think that is a good point. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yep, I think that's a good start. Yes, that's a good start. But apart from that, let me do some quick cropping while I'm putting everything together. If you are coming in today, I'm going to talk about two main topics. I'm going to talk about MCP, but also there is this other thing that I want to share with everyone here. So it's so good. I can't keep it on my own. Yeah, that's how I am. If I see something good, I push it out. I push it out, and there's no need to keep things on. Good, good. Let's see. Did I miss that? Yeah. All right. So that's the main thing we are going to do today. Today we are going to have that. We are going to share about MCP, but also we are going to look at the project that you can see on the screen. That's the project I'm working on, and there's a number of things that is happening, and I moved it to GitHub code space. So there's beauty on that. We'll see what I mean, and we'll see what we can do together. But all in all, I'm happy it's Friday and I get to do this because this is so nice. I think this is where I should go, right? Let me see. Yeah, this is where I should go. So let me do quick crops because I need to do like on the right. I need to do like 250. Yeah, that's exactly on the top. I need to do I think 100, 120, 120. There we go, and on bottom the same 120. I think that's beautiful. Let me put the 68 bar 300. Yep, 320, 330, 340, 350. Good. All right. So yeah, now I can feel like it's a little bit better. It's not the best, but it's better a little bit. So yeah, I'm doing this because I want you to see the main thing. I'm not the main thing on this this. I'm just here to share this information. So yeah, that's why exactly I'm here. And first of all, I said we are going to look at MCP. So there is these other tools that helps you to edit image on using AI. Not how should I put it? Because that's a very obvious. Like, what is he talking about? We are already editing images, but this is way better. Let me show you what I mean. Let me take you to the thing that I'm talking about, because otherwise it would be like, what exactly? What is that? So we know GitHub, Hugging Face, right? We all know Hugging Face. And there is this other new space which is helping you. It's AI tool that helps you to edit image by text. But now, because it is in Gradio, then it gives you the chance to be used as MCP. What does that mean? Means that you can use this app into other, you can use this app and hook it into other application. Is not that beautiful? Tell me, what do you think? Yeah, it's one of this. I'm sure it's this one. Context. Yeah, context image editing. So let's see how does it work. It's a normal application, but these days, because of the MCP getting big and bigger and bigger, you don't need to stress about MCP. You can create your app in Gradio, and then automatically you are getting MCP tool, which is cool because you have MCP that you can use to do a lot of things. So let me go back to my GitHub where I saved my images and the like. As that is doing, let's grab some images here. Okay, so if you are going to do it locally, I think this will be enough. This is a PNG? Yeah. If you're going to do it locally, you just give it instruction that, okay, I'm going to need this and that and that. So let's say I'm taking this picture for this young baby, beautiful, cute, young baby. It should be that. And I can now instruct AI, this tool, to do whatever I want. I can say, okay, make the hair, let's say, okay, make the hair golden. I don't know what does that mean, but yeah, I'll do that. So if I do that, it's going to do the magic here, and it's going to make the image. This is not what I'm showing you, because you say like, I know that already, and I know you know. But what I'm trying to show you is to take you step by step toward where you can do. So the first thing is to understand that this is ordinary application built using Gradio. So it's AI application built using Gradio, and we can see even the codes of it if we need to understand more, which is straight and beautiful. Here is the code that is making all that magic. I love to go first to requirement, because that's where I love to start with, to understand what are they using, what magic are they using here. So they're using transformers, they're using diffuser, and the list goes on. But let's go now to see, this is what they're using, which are making this app to work on high level. But let's go now to the code. The code itself is using Gradio, and the main thing here is the model that they are using. So they are using model called Frax context dev. So you can run this model on your machine because but you need to have GPU so that it can run properly, because as you can see it's running on the CUDA. So if you have a GPU, you can grab this and run it in on your computer. I haven't tested it locally, but I know you can do it better than anybody. So yeah, you can do that simple. Grab this, run it in your device, and boom. And this is not what I wanted to share. This is just taking you through what I want to share, because then we are talking about MCP. So how does the MCP come into play now? It's here. So if you look down here, you can see there is use via API or MCP. So if you click that, they will give you the instruction of how to use it as MCP. So there is Python here, JavaScript, Curry, and MCP. So you go direct to MCP and they give you the URL that you can use. So if you get this URL, you can do it on any way, anywhere you want to use it. Let's say you want to use it. So this is if you want to use it somewhere specifically, like cursor. You want to be able to edit your image using cursor, then you need to add that in cursor. You want to do that to add image, to edit image using other tool, you do that. But I will take you to Claude, because that's where I do like to test all these MCP tools that I come in contact with. Why I like Claude? Because it's a first place I go when I get a new MCP that I feel like I need to test this. I need to see what it does. Okay, so if you are having your Claude, you just go direct to the tool here. There is search and tools. This is where you find all the tools. I don't know, guys, if you are getting my voice and my video clearly, but I have changed the orientation specifically for you and you who have been saying that, okay, we need to see in details. And that's what I'm bringing in details. I'm here specifically for you and for me to learn more. So the more I help you learn, the more I learn more on my end. Yeah, I'm trying to, let me see. This is beautiful. Okay, all right, there we go. Good. Okay, there. All right, I hear the voice is good. I can see that now. I'm really a bit comfortable, but I hear there is kind of noise, which we'll work on that. That's a mic. I think there's some technical issue on the mic. We'll fix that. We'll make sure that it's not disturbing like the way it does. Yeah. All right, so let's go back now to the issue. So you come here. You see I have a number of tools, but the tool that we are talking about right now is this one. It's called Context Image Editor. I can do two things. I can either, it's already connected, I can disable it all, I can remove it. Let's remove it for the sake of this, because why should you tell people what they cannot see and do? So for me to do that, I can either go here, because this will take me to settings, and I can come here and say, you know what, we are getting rid of this one. This is the image context which we want to add. So I will do that. I will do remove for now. It was good to have you. Now let's add it together. So if we want to add any new context, you do the same things. You are landing to this page, you go here, You scroll down, you go to add connection. This will open where you can be able to add custom connector, and you click that and you give it any name. So this will be image editor, and here you pass that the URL that they gave you, and after that the rest of the thing is press add and hope it will connect. Yes, there it is. One thing, let me show you one thing that I have discovered after using this. There is a tricky when you leave it this way, that it doesn't edit your images. So you need to do one more thing. You need to open your tool, and you need to deactivate one of these two. But let's try it together so that we fail together, and you see. But also the permission will come as you go. So another thing you need to know is you need to have a URL image. So the image has to be in a public domain that you can pull that image, drop it here, and tell it to edit it. So for example, the image we did here, it's already gone. The image we did here a few minutes ago, let me go to GitHub and upload image in it. Where is that? And good. All right, so I can do, let's make one. Doesn't need to be stressing about things. Images, public. Let's say we call it that way. We call it that way, hello images, and then I'll add readme here for the sake of adding, because I love to add those kind of things. It feels good. If you can do it, why not? And if you cannot, why not? So whatever you can or you cannot is okay. All right, so here I have my new repository that can receive images, whatsoever I want to add, and I will add my cute little young girl from Africa. She's my neighbor. Yes. Very beautiful neighbor. Yeah, she's I think 1, 2, I don't know. Okay, add file via I can do whatever I want, and one of the things I can do better is placing the button commit, and there we go. So I have the image, and this image is here already. Where is the row? So that I have to use row as a way to get this. So one way, if you don't, you can download it and get the link from download, because it's already ways you can find, you can facilitate to get you around. Let me see if this is the URL that, yeah. Okay, no, I don't need that. I don't need the raw. I need a raw image. It has to be a raw image. All right. Yep. There we go. Where? Good. Okay, that's good. That's everything we want. And if you are joining us, feel free to say hi, come in, talk to us. And if you can't see properly, also say something. We are here to make this experience for you, because there is no use if we are doing this and it's not for you. No, there is totally no use. So whatever we are doing here is exactly for you. And if you like it, tell us. If you don't like it, tell us. Whatever you are going to say is not going to make us upset about you. We are going to make us happy because we know. Good. So where did I say I have to get my link? It's raw. Did I do that properly? This one, I'm not trusting this link. I don't trust that link, so I will make sure. How do I form the link? This is funny now. This is really funny that I don't remember how to get the link for raw link, because that's the only way we can download this, and I got no idea. I have no idea what we are going to do. What do you think? Should we complain or report them? Because that's the way the world goes now. If you are not doing something, then you report people that had nothing to do with you. Should we? Tell me. I need to hear from you. What should we do? Report them? What happened? Okay. And if you are first time to be here, please like, comment, and say something that we can know you are following us, you are watching, and it will be so good. It will be so really good if you do that. Yeah. So really good. Whatever you are going to tell us will help us in one way or another. So you are not going to... Good. All right, there we go. I should get the link, man. I should get the link. Let's see. I think I know now. I don't need the broad part. Do it have spaces? No. So yeah, let's formulate that. But I should get the link dialect here. I don't know why it's not giving me that. Or I'm just making that up. I don't know. But I should get the link there without. So we have this. This is what? This is repository. Then this one is the branch, and then the image. So what we are going to do here, we're just going to add raw on the starting point. That's the only thing we just need to add when we want to get a raw image. So if we do that and we copy this link properly, let's try it before we give it to yeah, so there it is. So we get our image. So the only thing that you need to make sure is just formulate it using the repository name, the branch name, and the file name. Yeah, good to know. Google is there for that kind of work. If you don't remember, Google that. So yeah, now we have this image. We saw how we can edit it using UI, but what if we can edit it using AI, where we are not going to say anything? What we are going to do is telling the AI what we think it should do. Please, can you add, can you change the... You don't need to use please if you don't, but I like to use please when I'm using it. I'm live coding like this. Yeah. Change the color to the hair color to white, and yeah, and I can push the image here. So okay, I think that's all. That's all. Front end. So now that's what I was talking about. When you call this tool, please always remember to deactivate one of the two here. So the image editor has two, deactivate that one, and then you are good to go. So there we go. I'm done with that, and this should work. What is name string should match pattern name. It's having all this 20 thing, 20, 20, 20, 20. I can rename that. That's too easy. There's space. Space says they are not happy with that, but it's not an issue. Let's rename that. Let's rename that. And we can do that here. Here is called beauty. I think that's all. PNG. What am I changing? Yep, so name has changed to that from that. Good. Let's go. I love this. Why is loading slow? What is going on? What is really going on behind the scene? So beautiful. I think the data has been messed up with. Yeah, I can feel that. I feel like the data of the image has been messed up a little bit. Yep. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do it properly. Let me rename one which I will upload now in few seconds. 1, 2, 3. I will rename it before upload so that we cut this out. If you're on TikTok, we are very happy to see you. It has been a while until now we are able to go live. And if you're on YouTube, tell us, are you able to see properly? Should we add more light? Should I crop myself out totally? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Yes, I'm fine with that. So another thing you should remember is make sure the name is clear and easy. No funny things in your name. But yeah, it's okay. I was the one who did that, so it's my fault. It is my fault. Most of the things are my fault, you know. Yeah. And that's a good thing. I'm a human, so I can do mistake, right? The same way, so to build your image, make sure you get rid of that, which is inside here. You just need to remain with repository name, branch name, and the file name. But also before you do anything, add row here, and you're good to go. This was my first thing that I said we are going to look at, and I think we're almost there. So let me try it here before I go to the AI, and boom, if it works. Did I use beauty 22? Yeah, beauty 22. It should be beauty 22, not beauty, because beauty is the old image. Let's see. What file am I having here? Beauty 2. Beauty. What's going on? I didn't commit. I did not commit. I uploaded the image 22, but I did not commit. You see? So the image came here, but I didn't press this button. It's key. It's a good thing. All of these remind you that you are human, so you can do mistakes. You do mistakes every time. Can you see this image? All right. Is it even beauty, by the way? So there we go. Raw. I love the way we spend time to do a very small thing. And this reminds you that life is all about time. I see. Why are you not seeing this image? What's going on? What's really happening here? What's really going on here? Image, image, image. I can't get hold of this image. Why? Why that? What am I missing? And why am I stressing about this? Serious? Like, really? Why am I not getting the image here? Not found? Not really found? Like, really? Okay, let's see. Username, repository name, main, beauty. That's what we have. Username, repository name, beauty. That's exactly what I want to see. This is ridiculous. Seriously. Yep. Image. Did I change something? So public, raw image. That's when you start feeling like, what did I do? Where did I use something? Who did I talk to today? Because you might have talked to someone during the day and they can say like, okay, we'll see. That's in our culture, not really. But yeah, the image is not there. For some good reason, the image is not there. And I agree. The image is not found according to them. According to them, the image is not found. Where can I get the... there it is. Twice. Oh yeah. It's in the same folder. It's in the same folder. Let's see. This is so bad. Very bad. Nope. See, it's not. This is no longer funny. I don't like it now. But I'm the one who caused it, so I have to like it. That's one of the rules. If you cause something to happen, then go with it. Yep. Go with it. Okay. What am I forgetting here? Like, I don't see that. Let's get rid of probes here. There we go. There we go. Nice. I don't care now. All right, so we have our image here back and it's straight. What? Yeah, this is the image and why Claude is pasting it like that. Okay, yeah. So Claude can choose sometime these days, can paste the image the way it can understand, but yeah, change the color there, we can send that. And what can we do? The front remote MCP tool definition name string should match the pattern. The front end remote MCP. So my MCP is having some behavior issue. Yeah, let me see. But my image is ready. So my image is ready. Now my MCP is acting up, which is good. It's a good thing. At the end of the day, yeah, I deactivated the wrong tool. There we go. So nice once, always allow always. I deactivated the wrong tool. That was lambda. Yeah, that was lambda. And there we go. But you do it once and you have to remember it. It's good. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's the good thing about doing the live coding is you meet real unnecessary, annoying challenges in real time. I could get all these issues on my own, and it could look like, ooh, this is magic. You see the picture. The funny thing is the image comes within the tool, and if I say, can you share me the link? Share the link. I used my image. Where is my image? Because I did with my image so nice things that it was good. Let's do this. Let me crop this. Let me get a screenshot of my picture. It's okay. You don't need to stress. Yeah, let me take screenshots of my picture and see and use it because I have all the right over my picture. I believe so. Oh, I see. It is the same. Okay, so let's upload my picture because I have to use my own picture to make sure that it works because I don't know. But we saw this young girl is looking now good. We can do a lot before we go to our actual thing. Because I saw this MCP and I said, you know what? I'm here to share. I will share this. I'm here to share and I will share this. Yeah, that's his image.png. Good. So our image is up and ready. This has been taken from screenshot right here, so we can go here and say, you know what, let's go get the row of this image and get the blob out of the way. Now I have my image ready to be edited. I can go here and say can you add white bird on this guy? Boom. It's good. It's editing so nice. So nice. I love the one picture that I was doing. I was editing. I haven't tried text on it because I have tried editing things, changing the clothing, changing the look of the person, but I haven't tested writing something on the picture. Because if it can write well, then we have to replace the ChatGPT. Who knows? Easy said than done. There it is. The image is loading. Wow, I look amazing. That's good. This is good, man. Make him look old a little bit. I love this. This is looking so good. This is after some years to come, I'll be looking like that doing the live video. Okay. Change his shot to okay. It's supposed to be t-shirt, it's whatever. But yeah, the good thing is if you connect to your AI, you can do much more. I'm just doing this because it's interesting. It makes it easier. It's also the good thing about editing using text. It helps you relax. We are going to test writing on it because I didn't test that, and then we are done with this because that's according to my plan for today. Then we jump to the next thing. Yeah, here, what time is this? All right. If you are on YouTube, if you are on TikTok, please let us know what you see, how you find it. Yes, and if you feel like, I don't know, this guy should go and do this. It's okay, you are free to say whatever you want. But yeah, so you can see how it can change. It's amazing. I really like it. I really, really like it. What is this? What should I do here? Cannot do anything? Okay. So you can do a lot. A lot. A lot. A lot. A lot. Yeah, you can do as much as you want. Here it is. And it keeps the same pattern and the like. And yeah, it's really, really beautiful tool. If you have VS Code or Casa, or you can access CRUD on desktop or CRUD web app, try this. This is, and it's free. You are doing this all for free because you just need to go here, get the link. I should share the link sometime. Go here, get the link by clicking down here and get to MCP. If you lead to MCP, get this link and use it anywhere. But if you are doing differently, use this particular link. One thing that I have seen as an issue on Claude is deactivate the Lambda tool. This tool, make sure you deactivate it. If you don't deactivate it, to me it was a little bit tough to make the action happen. Yeah, but it's up to you. You can learn it hard way, do it on your own way, make sure it crash on you, and then you're good to go. And another thing that I have seen is this link was not working for me. I don't know, you can choose. Yeah, because I asked the AI, but it didn't. Let's see, it works. Yeah, so means that the CRUD was the one who has the issue. Share me the link. Share me the link. Because I asked the AI, it gave me the funny link. I clicked on it and it was not working. And I was like, you know what? I'm out of here. It works. So yeah, the link works. You're good. So you are all set. You can do whatever you want. Go edit the image, go change whatever you want, and you'll be fine. Let's test last time this. I will activate this back and say, let's grab the same image and say, let's put dreadlock on this guy. Ooh, I love that. I don't know. So yeah, you see, this is one of the things I have been saying. So you can figure it out. I was not having that time to understand the error so that I can try to use for what, I don't know, but yeah. So the lambda tool, deactivate it, and then you can start editing your images here like this. So we add the dread locks on this guy and we are good to go. Yeah, so make sure you deactivate one of the lambda, the one that is issued, and they have the limit. So they say, apologize, but it looks like the image editing service has reached its Dell court limit. The tool I was trying to use, however, free online tool. Yeah, so it reached to the end. Let's see the unlocked user is learning out of the zero code. Sign up for free on GitHub on Hugging Face. So yeah, that's another thing you need to note. I love this game live so that you can remember that when you are doing or you are sharing this. Definitely. Yeah, and I cannot tell you how you are going to fix that, because remember this tool is being called. But if they are asking anywhere to pass the key, then that was going to be easier, but they don't. So it's good. You have number of images you can do, and if you find you learn out, thank God you did the tool. Enjoy that. So thank you very much. This is MCP. This is what I wanted to share. You can do other things. You can figure out another MCP tool that will be interesting for you here. You can even use the link. You use the search. Yeah, you can use the search and say, okay, I'm looking for MCP only. So you can write that here, and it will be able to bring you the MCP tool you want, or that are there already. Yeah, and actually, look, I should share you another MCP that I built it myself using Gradio, because I was trying to see how Gradio works, and I had to build one. This one. Okay, let's go to the tool. Where is that? Here. Let's go. I don't even remember the link, so that's why you see me going all this way, because I want to go to the settings and then to get the actual link. Yep. Where is edit PLQL? Why? I don't need to do that. Cannot edit? That's crazy. Alright. Cannot edit. I will pass that. PLQL. Should I search that? Why not? Yeah, because every day we are learning something new. So when you are learning, you just push it somewhere, you test it. It's okay. Let's do PAMQL. PAMQL, right? Yeah. PAMQL. It's not on. That's why that's been a while. So this one, this MCP helps you to do number of things with QR code. Yes, I did it myself, so I know it. You can, yeah, I know it. I really love it. for sure. And it has the database, so every communication is recorded and written down. So you can do number of things, which is not for today. But yeah, so yeah, it's another tool that you can do, you can look at, and you can be able to play around with. But there's a lot of MCP tools out there. Please try them, use them, see how they work for you. And yeah, it's all about learning. You lose nothing. So back to my app. Good. So today I'm continuing with it was called Fast Panel last week until we realized that there is another Fast Panel already out there. So we was like, you know what? Names are not an issue. So there's this Fast Panel. I had a very good guy, very good people last week that were very, very useful team. Yeah, so this First Panel made me to change in the circle. Why should we fight for the name? I need to have my own space. Especially branding matter. If you mix the names, you lose it out. No way. What's going on? No way. Yes, how are you? You're welcome. You're very much welcome. Try the tools. Add the tools on your AI. Thank you very much for the rose. Thank you. Yes. So yeah, the thing is, you can try this. You can try these tools and see. Why are you saying no? Nice to have you here. Very happy. So the first panel was now converted to new name, because that was one of the realization that no, you cannot keep the name. But let me tell you, we are building another good tool that I'm sure you will love it. I'm really sure you will love it. Let's go back now to our tool, because our tool has a lot of potential, and I look forward for you guys to use it. Thank you for the gift on TikTok. I really appreciate. So this is called Archivist Panel. It's a fast panel. It's coming from Fast Panel, but it has been rebranded to Archivist. And there is a lot of very key meaning behind the name. And trust me, nobody has used Archivist ever. So today, I will show you what is already doing, but also today I have to make sure that I will not sleep until I push this to GitHub Docker containers, so that you can be able to download, but also I will look if I can push it to Docker Hub. Those are the main two goals of today's post. So one thing you can see here, there is no running instance, so that is normal. If there is no running instance, you will see nothing, and I'm sure they have stopped this for some reason. Yeah, keep working. It was stopped because it has been quiet without doing anything. So yeah, it's happened. But that's why I'm moved here, because of the machines. Changing machines, it's a little bit stressful. When I change to this machine, I have to leave the camera. When I change to this machine, I have to leave the mic. So it's really interesting, but I love it. At the end of the day, it gives me all that experience of moving up and down. Yes, Boomy, how are you? Nice to see you here. Are you ready to use these tools? Because you should be using them in your work, in your business. Yeah, you should be using them. All right, so Jan Dev. Okay, good. So let's run it and go back to the capability, possibility, and the reality. Because that's one of the thing. And also the key ingredient on this particular tool. There is a lot of good feature. I'm telling you, I'm thinking of moving. Actually, I'm moving, not I'm thinking. I'm moving from Easy Panel to Archivist Panel, because the good thing about Archivist Panel is going to have more possibility comparing to any other panel you have ever had. Because there's a lot of panels out there, but this one, stand all of them. Yep. So there is the monitor part. You cannot see anything. Also, there is no container. We are going to run a container in a few minutes. But yeah, and the good thing is we can run a container from online, from GitHub direct, or we can deploy from any other places. So it's us being in control of what we can do with Archivist. So the way we spell it is Archivist. It's kind of a journey to the fulfillment when you are trying to deploy. Yep. Whenever you want to deploy anything, make sure you are learning Archivist. Yep. So let's deploy something. Let's deploy something here. So how do we do that? We need to create a container. We need to do something. So we can start with anything. And Nginx, I think that would be okay. Container name, master. There's nothing like that, so I'm not going to have environment variables. I'm not going to have volume, which is something that I think, yeah, we'll see that. I'm going to have port binding. This is the key part. If you have ever worked with Docker, you know that port binding is number one when you're talking about Docker. So here we are going to use 80. I can even leave that, but I think it's already taken. And no, here we go with 8202, yeah, which is coming from this. Yeah. Yep. And yeah, I think time is going, but yeah, this is good. Always. There we go. If I did something wrong, they will not do it. If everything is okay, they will deploy it. This is the system. That's the good thing of running systems. They will tell you and they will not. So yeah, this seems to be done. This is quick because the deployment of itself is easy for this particular image. Now I can go there and I can see the logs are not yet in. Now they are coming in. And another thing that I should share with you is when I was working on this, I realized all of this. So you can see here there is a real time. No, I will take you to the real time part. This will not go because this is within, yeah, so it's not going to go through. But we can come back here and export this port. Let me see. I'm feeling, yeah, the port is here. I love this. I really love this. Very nice. Very good. And Nginx is running up and running. That's nice. And the interesting part, interesting part is we can even run itself, because itself is coming from also the Docker family. So you can run and make sure you see it. But yeah, that's another time. Here, so the key thing is you get the domain as normal, and the good thing, the first thing is Archivist is built with the local development in a mindset. So how should I say it so that you can get it properly? Most of these tools that are managing Docker and the like, first of all, they don't think about you using them locally. They are built for online, they are built for server. But see, developers who are learning about Dockers, they need to be comfortable starting from their local environment. And that's why Archivist comes into space. So using Archivist, you are having a chance to grow from local to server into DevOps. Who knows what you will be able to do? But use Archivist, I'm telling you, you will not blame, you will thank me. I really know that. I really know that you will thank me at the end of the day. And another thing that now, when I was using this, what I was sharing with you is I discovered a proper way to share this kind of information. The information that I want to show you is this one. There's this one, but also there is this one, the real-time information. All of this information here, I'm using Stream because I was trying to use polling, but polling was really stressing. Especially I could come here, I could navigate to monitor, but because if you have multiple container running, then it use the same system. How do we call? Oh God, yeah, it's used the same flow of the whole application, and then a same thread. Thank you, same thread of the whole application, and then you find that it becomes slower to change from one place to another, and it become like little bit unbearable. But now when I turned it to Stream, things started to really streaming, because Stream is another level. Everything is happening from the server sending to the UI, and the UI will change whenever it receives the thing from the server, which is controllable. The server, the front end is not frequently sending the request. It's a one-way communication, which was good. Yeah, so it's changed the whole thing. And also I introduced that when I was also doing the GitHub, because GitHub was also a tricky to see, starting from the building the image to the building. So there is a number of steps that GitHub going through. So there's cloning the GitHub itself, the GitHub repository. Then after cloning the GitHub repository, you need now to build the image. After cloning, building the image. After building the image, you need to deploy the app. So all of these steps, if a user will sit and believe without seeing, it's a really boring thing, very boring. And another thing that I added, it's the capability to use also Hugging Face, because I was trying a number of apps and I said, you know what, I need to bring Hugging Face here. I like to go to Hugging Face now and again, so it was one of the parts that could not miss. But we are also adding now, the good thing is the coming feature is including number of application ready to use application that you can just press a click and they'll be deployed in your server, and they will be able to help you in AI environment and other specific area that people has selected and it is indicated that they are useful. So yeah, we are doing that. We are really happy to see how this is going to be used. So that's what you are going to get for now. There is a lot of mechanism that is happening behind the scene. There's a lot of optimization that is taking place to make sure that at the end of the day, you get and you manage your application, your Docker applications in a very, very special way. So I need to hear from you guys. How are you going to use this? Because I'm going to deploy that. That's another thing that I said I will work on here to make sure that we have this Dockerized and pushed as a Docker package, and you'll be able to see that. That's my main goal for today. before I go to sleep, I have to make sure that this is out there. You can access it, you can use it. And another thing is, give me feedback if you think the change from mobile view to desktop view is a little bit annoying. We'll find a way to have both, but for those who want to see a little bit more code, they were like, you know what? Unless you are going to be talking, but if you want to show us code that we can read. And that's why I'm here. I'm not here to talk about code. I'm here to show the code, to do the coding whenever possible, and to use the tools that are available. One of the tools is AI, how to use it to build up. We need to do that while we are able to see the code, how we are managing those codes. Yep. I think the time is running out. Yeah, the time is really running out. But I'll be happy to get your feedback and to hear how do you think what it is, what it look like, and the like, all of that. So let me build this image. Yeah, we'll see that. We'll do that. So we can build this image easily. Do I have Docker Compose? I don't. Do I need it? No. I don't. Docker build. So Docker build tag, we can say whatever the tag is. The tag for this is archivist panel. Archivist panel, one of the best. And we say, there we go. I didn't add, there's a number of things that I have to add. Docker ignore, I haven't added, so I have to do that. I have to add Docker ignore. Why do I like that? Because things like Node, why should it was going to build, so why should we copy these kind of files? That's very bad. Okay, Node models. There is .next. Those are the things that I don't want them to go to my Docker image, because the Docker will do that. But also, I'm thinking about some other things that I will share with you guys as I'm testing them, because the main thing that we are doing here is testing things that are working and share with other people to see how they can use them. Yep, that's the main thing. We test, we share. We are going to test a number of things that I'm not going to say for now. We test them first, we prove the concept, and we share the proof of concept. Yeah, that's the thing. But apart from that, the image is building properly. After building properly, we are going to do that also on GitHub to make sure that we push this today. That's my goal. Today you need to have this up and running. You need to have this up and running in your environment. In your environment, you need to have this. What do you think? What is your thought? Are you ready to use first panel? Do you use Docker actually? Tell me, if you are using Docker, just say Docker in the chat. First, YouTube, tell me what do you use, Docker or some other things? Jeez, I love that. Tell me, what do you use, Docker or some other thing? And if you use Docker, how do you use it? Good. Okay. They are building, now is building the actual building, while I'm doing my things here. Okay, where is that? Yeah, there we go. Docker image config, Docker image deploy. So we have number of action we can use on GitHub. This one, deploy or push to registry. There. Okay. Do I need anything here? No. Is it master main? Master. Good. All right, so our environment has been created, not environment, our image has been created and is ready to be deployed. The funny thing is we can check that also from here, because every image that is created locally, this guy can be able to see. So we have the archivist panel is there. It's 750 only. It's not a big thing. And what I'm thinking is, how can we reduce that to as small as possible? Because we don't need to take all your space. We don't need to take all your memory to learn archivist. That's another thing we need to optimize. So yeah, there's a lot of things. So we can either deploy it from here, which is funny and it's good and I love it. And I will try with you. But we need to have few things that we need to fix first. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. What time is it? Because I need to be. Yeah, we can deploy it like here. We can just go here and say, you know what? Let me go back to image. Let me get the name of the image and go to. This is one of the things that you can't find in most of the apps. And this will be archivist panel. It's one of the best. I'm sure you will love it. We don't have environment variables for now, but going forward, because it have the capacity, it uses AI on the back end, and that is not on this version that I'm sharing now, but it uses AI to do a number of things. Here on the volume, we need to connect the volume for the permission part. Let me pull that. I can't remember it at the top of my brain. Let me pull that. Okay, what is that? Okay, yeah. There we go. Yeah, because we need to connect so that it can get the permission to use whatever Docker capability. And for real, if you need to create this, tell me. I will share you all the details from A to Z, and you can do it as me or as whatever you are going to choose to do it like. But yeah, I'll be happy to share the steps, the libraries that I used. I will not share the code because I want you to build it if you want to build the code, but I'll share the final work. But when it comes to code part, I'll be able to share with you the library that were used. I'll be able to share with you easily without any thinking of twice or something. So we are going to you need volume to make sure that it can be able to connect and run properly. Yeah, you need that. Without that, if I don't attach this volume, it will not. So what we are doing, we are pulling the volume from Docker container we are pulling the Docker from the system to Docker container so that it can be able to do whatever it wants. So yep, This is the key part. Very, very important. Without this, the Docker management tools are not going to do anything. Yep. And I think, what was the port again? Those are the things that I don't memorize, but I can see them. I think it's 3000. Yeah. So 3000. Okay. Install. I like to install. So on the parent host, I will use 234. That is, yeah. And on the other side, I'll use 3000. Yeah, good. I don't have any command that I want to run. I'll do the always part, and I'll click the button. If everything is okay, it will go. If nothing is okay, it will not go anywhere. Yeah, that was fast, but here it is, because it's very light and it's up and running and it's ready. If I go to my, here they are publishing it. There we go. Boom. 3333. This is beautiful. You see, now we are using a deployed one from the Docker, which pushes me to run it on my server. I want to run it in my actual server, but see, the one that is having the authentication, because there is no authentication. This is for local usage only, for dev only. If you are doing, you know what we are doing, then use this. Don't deploy this on your public server, because it doesn't have the authentication that people have to log in to check who is coming in. Yeah, this you do it only on your local server for now. Yeah, but as you can see now, we have Archivist panel is running and master. And we can see, we can go to Archivist panel, looking what is doing on this particular app. We can go look deeper, explore this information, and see what is happening on the part. And yeah, as normal, there will be always some issues, as it is in a beta state. Yeah, it's in a better state, so there's a lot to be done. But apart from that, this is actual working. It's really working right now, and you can be able to use it. You can be able to use it. The one here is, this is the one with 3 threes, the one that we have, and this is, so this is from Docker, this is from normal dev, which is nice. Yeah, which is really nice. So good. I love it. I really love it. Good. Any comment, question, please feel free to share. I'll be very much happy to share the methodologies I used and which AI I used and how far. Let me see, now we have that. Okay, so are we good? Are we good? Yeah, we are good. We are good. I think we are good now. Okay, so we are going now to publish our first package. Let's do that. Let's go, let's do that. So we want to publish our first package, because that is going to be the last thing that I think I'm going to do here. And yeah, so I think, yeah, let me see. All right. Good. So let's do that. Let's do that. So we are going to create, publish your first package. We can click that, I believe so. And if we don't, we'll go back. It's okay. It's really okay. You need to fail many times so that you can understand how not to fail easily. So there is a number of things you need to do here. I should do this offline. I shouldn't do it here. Yeah. I think that's the best way to go about this. So yeah, let me close this for now. Let me end the live here. What time is it? This is, yeah, let me end it at this level. But I thank you for taking the time to stop by and watch and comment. Whatever you did is so much appreciated, and I really like that. See you next time when you see me. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow the same time. I think today was a little bit tricky because I was delayed with a number of reasons, but tomorrow I'll be here on time, 7 sharp mountain time. Yeah, 7 sharp mountain time, and see you there.